how to graph the quadratic function and determine the following: A. Axis of symmetry, B. Vertex, C. Intercept, and D. Domain and range. For step 1, identify the axis of symmetry. So we have here the quadratic function y equals negative x squared plus 6x minus 10. So first we will identify the value for a. A equals negative 1 and b equals positive 6. So to solve for h, we will use the formula h equals negative b over 2a. So b is positive 6 over 2 times negative 1. So negative 6 over 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. So negative 6 over negative 2 is positive 3. So the value for h is positive 3.
Amazing!
For step 2, identify the vertex. Since h equals 3, we can plug in the value of h to the function and solve for k. So let's solve for k. F of 3 equals negative 3 squared plus 6 times 3 minus 10. So k equals f of 3. Negative 3 squared is 9 plus 6 times 3 is 18 minus 10. So k equals negative 1. So the vertex is 3 and negative 1. Then for step 3, we will make a table of values of at least 2 points on the left and right of vertex. So the value for vertex is 3 and negative 1. So we will write 2 points to the left, 2 and 1, and to the right 4 and 5. So we will replace x with 1. Negative 1 squared plus 6 times 1 minus 10. So negative 1 squared is 1 plus 6 times 1 is 6 minus 10. So this will give us negative 5. Then we will use 2, negative 2 squared plus 6 times 2 minus 10 equals negative 2. and f of 3 is negative 3 squared plus 6 times 3 minus 10 equals negative 1, and f of 4 equals negative 4 squared plus 6 times 4 minus 10 equals negative 2, and f of 5 is negative 5 squared plus 6 times 5 minus 10 is equal to negative 5. For step 4, determine the intercept of the function. To solve for y-intercept, we replace y equals 0. So this is 0, negative x squared plus 6x minus 10. And we will use here the quadratic formula. Use quadratic formula. And based on the results of the quadratic formula, the roots are imaginary, so there's no x-intercept. And to solve for y-intercept, we replace x equals 0. So y equals negative 0 squared plus 6 times 0 minus 10. So y equals negative 10. So our y-intercept is 0 and negative 10. So this is our y-intercept. For step 5, we will plot and connect the points from the table to form a parabola. So we have here the points, positive 1 and negative 5. Positive 1 and negative 5. So this is the point. Next we have positive 2 and negative 2. Positive 2 and negative 2. So this is the point. Next we have positive 3 and negative 1. Positive 3 and negative 1. Then you have positive 4 and negative 2. Positive 4 and negative 2. Then the last point is positive 5 and negative 5. Positive 5 and negative 5. So this is the point. And the y-intercept is negative 10. Y-intercept is negative 10. 0, negative 10. Then we will connect the points. So this is now the parabola. The parabola opens downward because the value for A is negative. And this is the axis of symmetry. Axis of symmetry. And is equal to the x coordinate of the vertex, which is 3. And for the domain, negative infinity to positive infinity. And for the range, we have y is less than or equal to negative 1. So negative 1 is the y coordinate of the vertex. So thank you very much, and I'll see you on my next video.